Hi everyone, welcome back. I have just finished putting my bedroom the way I want it, the master bedroom, because if you watch my channel you know I recently moved and I really love how it's turned out, so I decided to get into my dressing gown and smother myself in the Body Shop body butter, not in that order, body butter first then dressing gown, and I felt so relaxed just sitting there with the sun coming in the evening, coming into the room and just making me feel so zen and relaxed. I thought, I'm going to film an empties before I take my makeup off, because I just always feel like when I do empties I'm just frantic because I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get through it because I get through so much stuff, I have so much stuff to show you. And I thought, I'm going to do empties different. I'm going to do a zen chilled out empty. So this is a zen chilled out empties. I've got this papaya, the Body Shop body butter all over now, and this is amazing. I will definitely be repurchasing, I can't even speak properly, I'm so relaxed, repurchasing that. In fact, I feel like going to the Body Shop and just getting, I know this sounds bad, I just feel like going there and getting every single body butter they do, because that would be awesome. I mean, who would do that? But, you know, I probably would do that. So, next in my empties, this unfortunately is one of the fails. I do my empties and fails because this product is not even half used up. It's Candy Fluff, which is dusting powder with iridescent and golden sparkles with a tantalising fluffy fragrance. It's not the product's fault that it's a fail, because I bought it because years ago because I wanted it because it was glittery, but actually I don't use talc like for anything, or you know, body powder or whatever you call it. I don't use it for anything, so it just didn't get used, and now I just feel like it's so old it needs to go, so that's going in the bin. Next on my empties I've got Superdrug Beauty Essentials nail polish remover pads. I wouldn't repurchase these. I don't like nail varnish remover pads. In fact, it's another fail. There's some dried pads still left in there. I bought them for some sort of travel reason and they're just so old they need to go in the bin. I have purchased some of these since and they are good for travel, but I'm not a huge traveller, to be honest. I don't really travel much, and so they're not as good as just using nail varnish remover on a cotton pad, in my opinion, so I don't go out of my way to get them. Oh, next, what have I got? Next I've got a Mandarin Spa Amber Heaven Nourishing Hand Cream. It was okay. I'm the same with hand creams that I am with face creams. To be honest, I just get bored halfway through using it, and so I wouldn't repurchase it just because there are so many other hand creams that I want to try. Let's get a bit more comfy. Next I'm going to show a hair product. So I've got my Charles Worthington Moisture Seal Hair Healer Leave-In Conditioner. I have repurchased that. I'm not sure if I will, because I think I'm going to try and look for one specifically for coloured hair. It's really hard in the drugstore to find this sort of leave-in conditioner. Usually they come in like a spray form, a very watery spray form, whereas this one is like a cream, but I would like a thicker cream that's like a gel cream consistency. I used to call it my holy grail product, but I don't know, I just really wish I could find something thicker and for colour treated hair. Next is a Virgin V nail colour, so it's nail polish, and I just don't care for the colour. I just feel like it's meh. Every time I wear it I just feel like, oh, underwhelmed, so I've got loads left in that. I didn't buy it and I inherited it somehow and I don't like it, so it's going in the bin. I think I've done enough beauty favourites to mention some non-beauty favourites, but what I'll do is I'll put them to one side and mention them at the end of the video, because I know some people don't like them and I don't want to bore people who are not interested in non-beauty favourites. So my next beauty favourite is Nivea Body Moisturiser Rich Nourishing for Dry Skin. Loved that. Yes, I would 100% repurchase it. I bought two and I can't wait to get more. Heal Genius Amazing Foot Cream by Soap&Glory. I hear so many people raving about Soap&Glory products. They smell great and I really do like the scrubs when I've tried those, but the foot and the hand cream called Hand Food, I just don't know what the big deal is and the hype is. It's not, you know, it's not great, I don't think. Oh, my husband used a 2-in-1 Lynx Sport Blast Body and Hair Gel and Shower Gel. So he he hasn't repurchased it. He's bought loads since. I don't think I've really asked him much about it, but I could tell if he's repurchased something or not, and I know he hasn't repurchased that. So I'm just going to move you down a bit. Okay, because I've sat cross-legged. Next is my Venus Lady Shaver. You probably tell by there it's quite old and sort of gunked up. So I decided to buy a new one, and for that reason I'm shucking that. Oh yeah, I remember now why. Look at that, look inside there. You can't really clean in there. Gross. So yeah, I bought a new one. I put the packaging actually for that in my last empties. Next I've got Botanics from Boots Facial Cleansing Brush. Look at that. That's just gone. I wouldn't say that was from particular use. It got matted when I tried to wash it, so I definitely wouldn't repurchase that, and it wasn't particularly soft, to be honest. I also got through 10 superdrug cuticle sticks. Yes, I would repurchase them. A cuticle stick's a cuticle stick. But I won't for ages because, to be honest, one of them just lasts and lasts me. I'm not sure how hygienic that is, though I do clean things with alcohol. I also got through another separate Venus Gillette razor head. I actually don't replace them that often, but you know, I've collected these empties over a long period of time. Next I've got a Garnier Moisture Match for dry to very dry skin. Yes, I would repurchase that. It's always a really good price, but I'm really enjoying the Superdrug Naturals collection and the M&S Pure range, and since I've been using those, I've actually found my skin hasn't suffered for dryness, and for that reason I haven't really needed that, so that last one's lasted me for ages. Also, I used to use it on Scarlet Skin, but the doctor gave her a Vino, and I'd never thought to buy a Vino, but when I used it, it was just brilliant. So yeah, I'm not sure. I would repurchase it, but just not for now. I got through a Rimmel Match Perfection in 100 Ivory. That's completely gone. I might try and just get the last little bit. I have repurchased it since. I love Rimmel foundations. I've got Match Perfection, I've got Wake Me Up, I've got the 25 Hour. I tend to not go for the more mattifying ones. I tend to go for the more radiant ones, so those are the three that I've got. I know they do a moussey one that dries to a matte finish for oilier skins. It's not really for me, but I would definitely repurchase that. I got a Superdrug Crush body spray. This must be really old packaging. I actually bought this to use as a pepper spray for security in my handbag when I lived in Leicester, and I've been here for living in Northumberland now for nearly 4 years, so that just shows how old that is. And yeah, I'm not really a body spray sort of person, and I'm not judging anyone else that does use body spray. I just feel for me like I put a perfume on if I want a nice scent, and if I feel like my body smells like it shouldn't, which I doesn't tend to let it get that far, but if ever my body did smell like it shouldn't, I would shower rather than use a spray on it. So just me. I got through another Boots curly hair mousse. I broke the cap on this one. Yes, I would repurchase it and already have. I bloody love that stuff. I'm using a Superdrug one at the minute and it's not as good. I got through my Holy Grail antiperspirant, which is Sure for Women Cotton Ultra Dry 48 Hour. Yeah, I'd say that lasts 48 hours. And yes, I have tested it over 48 hours. I think I might have said that before though. Sorry if I have. I also got through a Boots Gorgeous Feet Foot Scrub. I don't think anything of these sorts of scrubs, I just feel they're not really abrasive enough to do the task. When I've got hard skin on my feet, I need to use a proper like pedi egg sort of style device, which I use, something that's like a metal grater on it. Makes my feet sound awful. I don't have awful feet, but then I use like a thick lotion, like a heel softening lotion, something with, you know, the right sorts of chemicals and acids in to break that down. This sort of thing, I mean, that probably wouldn't even, I'd probably use it to exfoliate my legs, it would be fine on that, but not for feet. No, I wouldn't repurchase that. I got through another Colgate Advanced White 14 days. Love this, love, love, love. Yes, I will repurchase it. Haven't yet. I'm using an Arm & Hammer one at the moment. It's not as good. Nothing compares to that. Oh, I've got a shimmering lip and eye screen from Boots. So that smells off. I've not used it. I did use it on my eyes years ago before it went off, and it feels awful, like tacky, sort of greasy, like putting lipstick on your eyelids, to be honest, which is exactly what it feels like. It was okay on the lips, but I just didn't use it up because, I mean, it's only good for your lips during the day on holiday in my eyes, because otherwise I'd wear a lipstick, and I've been on one holiday in the past 7 years, other than Butlins, of course, which doesn't count. You don't need sunscreen really in Butlins. So now I wouldn't repurchase that, a long story, sorry. Oh, I'm going to mention this Garnier Ultralift Complete Beauty Eye Contour Care Cream. This was in my friend Laura Sage's favourites video. She loves this. I don't think it did anything for me, especially compared to, for example, L'Oreal Revitalift, which I really love. Yeah, underwhelmed by it, but then I am a hooded eye girl, you know, I do have sort of quite puffy eyes, so it hasn't really helped me with that. So if you don't want to watch any non-beauty favourites, then please feel free to click off the video now. I'm going to show an Asda Gold Roast Instant Dried Coffee. I also got through a full size of the Marks & Spencer's Gold version. Yes, I would repurchase this and already have, and I would also repurchase the M&S one, given the chance. I really enjoyed that. I got through orange triple sec curacao, so orange basically, and it's a morning coffee syrup. These are great because they're handbag size, so if you do like a nice delicious drink and you go, for example, to Greggs, which is a lot cheaper than somewhere like Starbucks and Costa, you know, you can get, I won't be doing it moving forward because I'm going to be on a diet, but when you go to Greggs you can get a latte and like a little cake for £2, and if you put some of this in, it's basically just like the sort of delicious flavoured latte you would get from Starbucks for £3-4, £3.50, £4 just for the drink on its own. So I really, really like those. I also got through this strange foreign language filter coffee and medium roast by IKEA. I actually got through 2 of these. I put them in my coffee machine. Yes, I like them and I would repurchase them. And last, I'm going to mention my Dairy Milk Marvellous Mix-Up with Oreos. I don't show every chocolate thing I get through, but these were just particularly nice. I shared them obviously with my husband and my little girl Scarlett, and we loved them. I'm not going to repurchase them because it's just too much temptation with me starting Slimming World on Wednesday, but they're great. If you haven't tried them, they're really delicious. And I'm just going to leave it there for now. I've still got loads of empties left, so they'll have to go into the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this. I am going to go into my room now with a decaf cup of tea and just sit out with a good book. And let me know in the comments what you're doing as you watch this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!